So I'm a 30-year-old guy, and if I'm being 100% honest, the truth is, I thought by now I'd have everything figured out. I thought I'd have my career path, my kind of dream job locked in. I thought I'd have everything in place. I'd be secure where I was in terms of where I want to live. I'd have a house, all this kind of stuff. I'm super passionate about what I'm doing. I feel full of purpose most days of the week. I love my life, but there are still so many areas that I haven't conquered yet and areas for me to improve in. And most importantly, being 30, I thought you had everything figured out. And it's funny how when you join school and you're a kid, you think that the senior, like the top year, maybe they're 18 years old, they're adults. And then when you leave school at 18, people who are leaving uni look old and feel old. And then when you're young 20s, getting to 30 looks old. But the truth is, it's everyone's first time at life. And I coach men for a living. I coach men in the health and fitness space. I'm a co-founder of a couple of gyms in London. And the amount of guys that I chat to who are in and around my age, maybe between like late 20s to late 30s, who are still navigating life. And the truth is, there's no point we get to when we think I've completed it. And the reason I'm making this video now is because if I was watching a video on YouTube when I was 24, when we just opened the gym in 2019 in London, and I was this young, hungry kid to learn and to progress and build my career and have more status and be more confident, I didn't have a blueprint. I didn't have anyone that I could kind of watch their journey, watch them navigate what they were doing. I thought that you just woke up one day and you were this finished product. And I would have loved to watch someone who is potentially doing things that I would like to have done in the future. And just understanding that all of the sticky part, that section when you really want to fucking give up, where everything feels tough, you're banging your head against the wall, making no progress. That is the time when 9 out of 10 of you watching this right now are going to give up, because it feels like every day you're making no progress. Maybe you're going backwards. You're so frustrated. You're banging your head against the wall. Other people might be whizzing past you at a certain pace. You think you have one good week or month, and then you have 4 or 5 really hard weeks or months. And it's hard to keep going. And I am so proud of younger Pele. When I was 25, I was chucked in the deep end. I had no idea what I was doing. And every day was a chance to just try and make a bit of progress, a lot of mistakes, a lot of failures, a lot of lessons. And oftentimes in the moment, it's a hard pill to swallow. I looked in the mirror, not physically, but metaphorically speaking, back in the day, and I was like, I'm not a good leader now. I have no idea how to manage people. I'm someone that learns by watching and emulating my own way. And I thought that everyone learned in the same way. And that's how I try to manage people. I said, well, just look at what I'm doing and copy me and add your flavor, and you'll be better than me in your own way. And I learned a lot of lessons the hard way, is that that's not how you gain respect as a manager and as a leader. My ego was definitely inflated at a certain point, being a head coach of a gym, being a head of performance, being co-founder. When I was probably 26, 27, I had a year when I was Billy Big Bollocks. And then I realized, this is not how you scale a business. You need your team to be passionate and to buy into the vision, but it's not you or them, and fast forward a couple of years, I wanted to be in the background, in the shadows, because seeing other people win and helping facilitate their progression and growth is a fucking privilege. And if you're in that position right now, I'm sure you'll agree with me. So the reason that I'm making this video, I had a chat earlier on today with a guy who is nailing it. He's just leaning into things, and it gave me this sense of pride for my younger self, because that was kind of what I was like. I had no idea what I was doing, and I just tried to hold on one day at a time. And if you're watching this right now, however old you are, whatever career path you're in, if you're in a really sticky period where all you want to do is stop and go and get a normal job and just have security and have stability, this is your sign to keep pushing forward. This is your sign to just go for one more day, because if you can get up tomorrow and go for just one more day, and that's your mindset, day after day, you will win. It's a matter of when, not if. And I can't reiterate enough how many people that I'm in and around, how many guys that are in my community, the guys that I'm close with, guys that have helped me progress, guys that I'm helping in their own kind of career paths, who are in that stage. And everyone wants to stop at that point. Everyone wants to take the easy route. We're humans. Having less friction, having less pressure, having an easy route mapped out for you is very attractive. When you have that, you realize that what really lights us up as humans is having a purpose, having a passion and a vision, and just leaning into it. And without the struggle and the tough times, as I'm sure you've heard many times before, the good times mean nothing. So embrace it, enjoy it. And I really want my YouTube to be a kind of behind the scenes look of how I'm navigating life myself. And by no means have I nailed it. I don't know it all at all. And I love to learn. And I've learned a lot from watching people. And that's what I want to try and bring some of that flavor into my own content journey. So I'm at home now, just sat down for a few minutes. I'm going to have a coffee and then go back upstairs and sit back down on my laptop. I'm currently building a new nutrition protocol for my clients, which is what I'm calling the Effortless Nutrition Operating System. It's quite a wordy one. And it's basically a whole protocol and frameworks and plug and play tools that you can use as a guy who I've put between 25 and 45 that wants to look good, get in great physical shape, but be healthy, be energized and perform well inside. And the important part here is inside and outside the gym. And that's what I've been doing today. Checking in with my clients. It's a Monday, make sure they're all winning, which they are. I'm just going to keep turning up and being as open and as authentic as I can be on YouTube and just showing a bit more about what I get up to and the things that I'm trying to build, and hopefully it can give you some inspiration, or it can just show you that like no one has it figured out. I think it's always quite liberating to see that doesn't matter what we're trying to achieve in life, what career path or what industry we're in, everyone's figuring it out. And that's the beauty of life, is that there's no blueprint. You discover it and you build it and you pave it yourself. So anyway, over and out. Chat soon. Peace.